Hey, what's up guys? Bush the Butcher here, just showing you how to cut up a whole chicken. First things first, we're going to keep safety in mind. Always use a mesh glove, wire mesh gloves. You can find these on Amazon. They got the cheap ones for like 10 bucks. They work well at home, especially if you're drinking. You don't want to think about it. Actually, you don't want to end up in the emergency room getting stitches and it costs you a lot of money. The one I have is a professional one. It's about $60. Well worth it. Alright, so this is a whole chicken, bag fryer, also called roasting chickens. These are going to be about half price to a third of a price of cut up chickens when you go to the store. Like drumsticks, they're about $1.99 a pound right now. I've seen them $2.99 a pound. Breasts are anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99 a pound. And whole fryer chickens, if you get the whole thing, I've seen them 69 cents, $1.49, fairly cheap. So it's going to save you a lot of money doing it this way. Okay, first things first, when you get them, you're going to take out the inside. It's going to be heart, gizzards, liver. These are good for soup. A lot of people give them to the dogs, or you can just throw them out. So yeah, go ahead, clean that out real good. Also make sure your knives are sharp. A dull knife is way more dangerous than a sharp knife because a dull knife is unpredictable. A sharp knife, you're going to know it's going to make that cut. You're going to know it. A dull knife, you're struggling with it, and then all of a sudden you get cut, so be careful. Alright, again, safety first. Wear that mesh glove on the hand you're not using the knife on or with. Okay, so the first cut that I like to do is the wing. You're going to kind of make a little cut underneath the armpit, or in the armpit I should say. Pull the wing up and the bone will kind of pop out so you can see where to cut. You want to cut in between the bones or at the joint. If you go to cut and it's not going through, you're in the wrong spot. So pull back out, find that joint and cut in between the bones. It should cut really smoothly. If it's not going through, then you're in the wrong spot. So just pull out, try to find where that joint is. Right there. She went right through. So that's the wing right there. We're going to do it again on the other side. Go ahead and make a small cut in the armpit. Pull the wing up towards the neck. And you'll see the bone pop out. You'll cut right by that bone. I messed up right there. I cut a little bit of the breast off. So be careful. Go slow your first time. So you have the wing now. You have the flat. And then the drumstick. Most people like to cut those. So you cut that skin right there so you can see where the joint is. Pull it back and the bone will kind of pop out and you know where to cut. See, first cut I was hitting bone, second cut hit bone, third I had to readjust it. Okay, where's it? Boom, I got it the fourth time. So, I mean, I've cut a million whole chickens. Don't worry if you're not getting this first time. Just keep take your time, pull that bones back and you'll see it'll pop out where you need a cut. Okay, same with here. You cut the skin, pull the joint apart where you can see where the joint is. Boom, knife will go right through if you're in the right spot. I'm gonna cut that tip off. I don't know if anyone uses wing tips, but yeah. So you got the flat right there and the drumstick of the wing. People call them party wings, what have you. So now we're gonna do the leg, or the leg quarters. Sorry, I think we're messing with the lighting right here. This is one of my first videos. They will get better. But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna cut the leg quarter, cut a little bit of that skin. You'll see this pocket, and you pull the leg back, and the bone will pop out. You know, that will show you. You'll cut right to the right of it on that side. Now that's a leg quarter. Do the same thing on this side. Cut a little bit of that skin to see where you need to cut. You pop out that bone so you can see with a joint where you want to cut it. Boom, right through. Okay, so that's a leg quarter, which consists of the chicken thigh and chicken drumstick. What I'm going to do now is find that joint. There's like a little bit of a fat line that goes in between it, kind of guides you. Again, if you're in the right spot, your knife will go right through. If you're in the wrong spot, you're going to have a hard time. You could probably cut it with your knife, but then you'll have pieces of bone in your food. You don't want that. See right there, I cut the bone. You don't want shavings of bone in your food, so if you're in the wrong spot, just take your time, take out the knife, find the right spot, wiggle your knife around. Okay, so right here we just cut down in between the breast and the backbone. I'm going to cut down. There's going to be two joints right here at the top. Cut in between the bones at the joint. Again, if it's not going through in the wrong spot, sometimes I'll just rip it apart because these two joints are kind of hard to find, but they're on both sides of the neck. And if you lay it flat, you can kind of find it. If you press it flat, you'll be able to find it a little bit easier. So there it is. I cut the first one, then there's a neck, then you cut the second one. Okay, boom. Also, guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe at the end. If it's helped you out, it'll help me out. Thank you. I'm sure my videos will get better though. Okay, so right here is the back. I like to cut this in half. But kind of pressing my hand down and cut through the bone. You don't saw when you cut, you just down and back, or forward and back. And always cut away from yourself. I'm explaining that right here. Always cut away, never cut towards yourself, because if you slip, you're gonna cut yourself. But if you're always cutting away, you'll be safe. That's, just kitchen 101, meat cutter 101, stuff like that. So right here with the breast, I cut all the way down to the breast bone, the breastplate. You cut through the meat, and then once you get to the breastplate, push down real hard, push down again real hard. It takes about maybe like 2 or 3 good pushes down with the knife. If you have a cleaver, it's a lot easier. Sharp knives a lot easier. But when you do this to the knives, you're messing up the edge, and that's why I have the steel right there. That's gonna readjust your edge. I'm gonna make videos on that as well. How to sharpen knives, how to readjust your edges. So right here, out of the whole thing, we got 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks, 4 wings. We got the flats and the drumsticks. You got some dog food, you got some byproducts, the gizzards and stuff, the back, you can make soups. You can, there you go, you get the back, so you make soup, give dog food. Get a lot of meals out of it. If you have a vacuum sealer, great. Seasoning will help it preserve longer, the salt. If you like it, please like and subscribe. I'll keep making videos. Thank you so much for watching.